Can you guys hear me? Well, I hope you can. Hello.
How are ya?
I'm okay.
I like your singing.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Good. I'm Kyla, by the way.
Kyla?
Brad, June, welcome.
I'm Phil.
Nice to meet you.
Actually, we might be streaming this. This might be live.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I
Well,
know.
I heard, what was it, the email I sent out, right? So you send it out. That'd be nice.
How do I get this on your... I open in YouTube. Yeah, the internet went down.
Our internet went out as we were driving down the road here. Very funky.
I don't think it's meant to be.
Chat with you guys.
Yeah, take care.
Oh, whatever, your phone sucks.
You can just leave it up there.
Well, you guys have been hearing my conversation. Oh. Well, hopefully it's good. Is the audio okay? You guys are my only way in because the cell phone signal is terrible too. So hopefully it's all working out great for you guys.
their decision to marry and share their lives together. Marriage is a commitment between two people who love each other sincerely, who honor each other as individuals, and who wish to unite their lives and share their future together. Marriage is not the beginning, but the maturing of love, both freely given and gladly returned. It is both ordinary and extraordinary because it is about the joy of everyday living. Today, Michelle and Darryl's relationship does not change. Theirs has been and will continue to be a relationship rooted in honesty, respect, and humor, nurtured by caring and commitment, and made strong by devotion and love. Today, their relationship simply grows with their public declaration to meet all of life's challenges together. This beautiful couple couldn't get here all by themselves. They have been loved and cared by you, their families, depending on you for knowledge, guidance, and love. Without you, this day would not be possible. From this day forward, they will likely need your support in different ways, but they will still depend on that support. In return, we know that this new branch of the family tree will be strengthened and enriched by the love, traditions, and knowledge of their family roots. With this in mind, I would like to ask Elizabeth and Brian, Sandra and Peter, and Dorothy and Ted, as representatives of your family, will you support Michelle and Darryl in their marriage? If so, please say we will. Beautiful, thank you. Though we're all here to witness the marriage of Michelle and Darryl, the province requires two legal witnesses. Philip and Tefren, as champions for this couple, are you willing to witness the marriage of Michelle and Darryl? If so, please say I am. Awesome, thank you. So now I just will take a second to remark on how beautiful this wedding is. Look at everything that you have all done today. Michelle and Darryl wanted to send a huge thank you to all of you, their family members, who worked so hard to put this together. There's no way we could have gotten here without all the helping hands, and Michelle and Darryl are so thankful for all the contributions. Anyone who knows a couple knows that it is totally their style to follow up a 5.5-year engagement with a 4-week wedding planning timeline. But alas, we are here today and everything came out in the end. Michelle and Darryl also wanted to take a moment to recognize some special guests in our ceremony. Although the times haven't allowed for an active participation in their ceremony, the bride and groom would like to recognize their lovely honorary flower girl, Kaya, and their trio of honorary ring bearers, Corbin, Riz, and Ethan. Thank you guys for being here and adding to the special occasion. And we're also delighted to have the youngest members of the family here, Brianna and Draven, who are each joining us before their first birthdays. Lastly, the bride and groom wanted me to extend a warm welcome to all our guests who are watching this ceremony from the comfort of their homes. Michelle and Darryl have family and friends joining us from all corners of the earth, including Australia, Italy, Scotland, United States, Quebec, and right here in Ontario. So thank you all for joining us today. So Michelle and Darryl have decided to do something a little different for the Unity ceremony today, combining an aged rye spirit from their local distiller into an oak aging barrel to develop over time into a flavorful whiskey. Anybody who has spent time with them can vouch for their joint love and appreciation of whiskey. Over the last few years, they've been fortunate to nurture this love and appreciation by visiting many distilleries across Scotland. The word whiskey, in its original Gaelic, translates to water of life. Michelle, Darryl, and their families will pour the contents of their bottles into this barrel to symbolize the joining of their lives and families. It would be impossible to decipher or pull apart the exact drops that once belonged to the other. As it ages, the barrel, taking on the flavors of the charred wood interior, their marriage also changes over time, influenced by their experiences together. With love, attention, and time, this blend of life's ingredients will be the foundation of great things to come. So now, I ask that Darryl and Michelle step forward, bring the barrel, and get started.
All right.
Yeah. Nice job. So now I would like to ask, as representatives of the Spencer and Pittons family, Teg and Dorothy, to please step forward and add the contents of your bottle. Thank you. And now to represent the Jones and Murney families, can I ask Peter and Sandra to step forward and pour the contents of their bottle. And now to represent the Kenny and Dawkins family, can I ask Elizabeth and Brian to step forward and pour the contents of your bottle. How many years does it take?
Depends what you're looking for. Less than a year, yeah.
Oh, for this size. Oh,
And as they say in Scotland with regard to whiskey, cheers, slang gaba. Slang gaba.
thank you, all the parents. That was beautiful. Michelle and Darryl look forward to sharing the aged whiskey with their family and friends in the future and are happy to know that the Angels portion is being enjoyed by each of their beloved grandparents. I would now like to invite Allison, Michelle's sister, to share with us a reading titled Mayonnaise Jar and Two Beers by David Sullivan.
Hi everyone. So this is The Mayonnaise Jar and Two Beers by David Sullivan. When things in your lives seem almost too much to handle, when 24 hours in a day are not enough, remember the mayonnaise jar and the 2 cans of beer. A professor stood before his philosophy class and had some items in front of him. When the class began, he wordlessly picked up a very large and empty mayonnaise jar and proceeded to fill it with golf balls. He then asked his students if the jar was full. They agreed that it was. The professor then picked up a box of pebbles and poured them into the jar. He shook the jar lightly. The pebbles rolled into the open spaces between the golf balls, and he then asked the students again if the jar was full. They agreed that it was. The professor next picked up a box of sand and poured it into the jar. Of course, the sand filled up everything else. He asked once more if the jar was full. The students responded with a unanimous yes. The professor then produced 2 cans of beer from under the table and poured the entire contents of the jar, effectively filling the empty space left between the sand. The students laughed. Now, said the professor, as the laughter subsided, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The golf balls are the important things. Your family, your friends, your children, your health, and your favorite passions. And if everything else was lost and only they remained, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your jobs, your house, and your car. The sand is everything else, the small stuff. If you put the sand into the jar first, there is no room for the pebbles and the golf balls. The same goes for your life. If you spend all your time and all of your energy on the small stuff, you will never have enough room for the things that are truly important to you. Pay attention to the things that are critical to your happiness. Play with your children, take your spouse out to dinner, play another 18. There'll always be time to clean the house or to fix the disposal. Take care of the golf balls first. They are the things that really matter. Set your priorities. The rest is just sand. One of the students raised her hand and inquired, what did the beer represent? The professor smiled. I'm glad you asked. It goes to show you that no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for a few beers with a friend. On behalf of our entire family, we want to give a huge congratulations to Michelle and Darryl. We are all so happy and thankful to be celebrating with you here today, and we love you all very much. Thank you. And thank you for letting me be a part of your wedding.
Thank you, Allison. That was really beautiful. You good? Oh. Great. So, Michelle, do you promise to be a companion to Darryl in all of his successes and failures, his happiness and sadness, to always give him your unwavering support, and above else, the freedom to be himself?
I do.
Do you, Darryl, promise to be a companion to Michelle in all her successes and failures, her happiness and sadness, to always give her your unwavering support, and above else, the freedom to be herself?
I do.
Michelle, please say after me. I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Michelle Eugenie Lemercier Duquesne Jones, may not be joined in matrimony to Darryl James Spencer. Darryl, please say after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I do not know
that I do not know
of any lawful impediment why I, Darryl James Spencer, may not be joined in matrimony to Michelle Eugenie Lemercier Duquesne Jones. See, you're holding hands already. This is great. Do you want to promises to each other today, you're affirming your willingness to enter into the legal contract of marriage, with its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. The hand offered by each of you is an extension of yourself, as is your love for each other. Cherish the touch, for you are not holding only your own, but another life. Michelle, please say after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Michelle Eugenie Lemercier Duquesne Jones, do take you, Darryl James Spencer, to be my lawful wedded husband. Is there anything else that you would like to say to him?
Thank you. Darryl, when we first started dating 9.5 years ago, I could never have imagined the incredible journey we were embarking on together. You're the most thoughtful, supportive, and strong partner. I love your quirky humor, your compassion, and how you cherish every moment. I love... Oh, you're ready. Look at you. You know me so well. I love that you dream big dreams with me and work together to build them into reality. You inspired me to give my best every day and have shown me to open my heart to all of life's possibilities. I can't see my nose. You are my love, my best friend, and the piece of my heart I didn't know was missing. I promise to nurture your dreams and to respect, admire, and appreciate you for who you are. I promise to keep our lives exciting, adventurous, and full of passion, and probably also projects. And I promise to build a home on unconditional love, trust, support, and dreams. I cannot wait to continue this crazy, amazing journey with you by my side. I love you.
Now, Darryl, please say after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Darryl James Spencer, do take you, Michelle Eugene Lemercier Duquesne Jones, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Michelle, you've taught me so much over the years, lessons that I didn't even know were there to be learned, what it is to love and what it is to be loved. You've filled my life with so much brightness and joy, and a single glimpse of your smile is simply without parallel in my life. But even more, your loving character provides an intimate peacefulness for which I can only strive to reciprocate. I'm forever grateful that you've chosen me as your life partner. In return, I promise to nurture your independence because a cage is no place for a lioness. I promise to offer my touch throughout the best of times and the worst of times. And I promise to create a home full of love, warmth, and trust. I'll just ask that you handle the decor. I'm so excited to explore all of life's nooks and crannies with you at my side. I love you.
Michelle and Darryl have chosen to exchange rings as outward symbols of the commitment they have made to each other. Do we have the rings handy? A ring is a circle, a symbol of the sun, the earth, and the universe, a sign of perfection, harmony, and peace. The ring has no end or beginning, and in this context signifies the continuation of your love. It is also a reminder that wherever you go, say after me. Darryl, I give you this ring.
Darryl, I give you this ring
As a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love,
My faith in our strength together.
my faith and our strength together,
And my commitment to learn and grow with you.
and my commitment to learn and grow with you.
Do you want to place it on his finger?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Now, Darryl, please say after me. Michelle, I give you this ring
Michelle, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love,
My faith in our strength together.
my faith in our strength together,
And my commitment to learn and grow with you.
and my commitment to learn and grow with you.
So at this point, Michelle, Darryl, and their witnesses will take a few minutes to sign the official marriage documents. In the meantime, I like to ask our guests who wish to participate, both near and far, to pour a glass of sparkling wine as we prepare for a toast. I'll follow you to the table.
Don't have the wish. I know how about. So I think we can move forward with that.
You let me know when you're ready.
I can't remember what's next.
Next you are pronounced to be married. You get to pick. We got one more pop.
There you go. Yeah. Hope so. I haven't. Oh, Brianna. She's been so quiet. She's so good. Oh,
Beauty. So does everyone have a glass? Great. Okay. Because Michelle and Darryl have grown in knowledge and love of one another, and because they have agreed in their desire to go forward in life together, seeking an even richer, deepening relationship, and because they have pledged to meet sorrow and joy as one family, we rejoice to recognize them as a married couple. I, Adriana Roseli Londoño, by the virtue of the powers vested in me by the Marriage Act, do hereby pronounce you Michelle Eugenie Lemessier Duquesne Jones and Darryl James Spencer to be married, and invite you to share the first kiss as partners in life. So I now have the great honor of welcoming the married couple, Michelle and Darryl, and they would like to invite guests, including those joining us virtually, to join them in a toast.
okay, so we just want to say thank you to everybody for being with us today. It's turned out to be an incredible day for us. We have some special words for those that are joining us from afar as well. We never imagined a scenario where, some of our closest family and friends wouldn't be here. But we really appreciate all the loving messages we received in the last couple of weeks. We're so happy with how today's turned out.
We're so touched to have our immediate family here and to have our friends and family with us in spirit from all over the world. We love you guys, and we can't wait to celebrate with you all very soon.
Cheers.
Love you. Cheers.
Congratulations.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. We're done.
Beautiful. Cheers. Beautiful ceremony.
Thank you. It's done.
We're done, yeah.
We're married. Yes. Party time.
You need the spritz? Oh, okay. Sanitizer? There's supposed to be one in each of the rooms, right? Is there one in the bay?
Which one, Phil? Because Dad wants to say hi to everybody.
Which one?
So you're talking here, and then there's the mic there. Say hi to them all.
On behalf of Sandra and myself, this is one of the most joyful moments of my life to be here, to witness your wedding. Sorry for being a bit of a basket case, guys, but this is one of the most joyous moments in my life.
And say hi to
And I want to say hi to everybody out there in this world that this has been the most enjoyable wedding I've been to, and it's so open and just beautiful.
and to meet
And
Darryl's
thanks to my
family,
beautiful wife and
his
to finally
parents,
meet
and his
Mr. and
brothers,
Mrs. Spencer and their families,
and nieces and nephews.
nephews. It's been a long time, guys, but finally we're all one.
And Liz and Brian
Liz and
and
Brian,
everybody.
And you did a beautiful job,
Yes.
man. Wonderful. And for the photographers and everybody else. Thanks very much.
Love you guys. Congratulations, Michelle and Darryl. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Love everybody.
You want to say goodbye to your audience? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Step up,
We'll
step
just have the slow-mo of Phil getting really close to the camera.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us.